Hello students, it's so good to see you again today. I am so happy that you've been with me all week. Today I have some measuring tools and we are going to measure boxes and find out which boxes are bigger, which boxes are smaller, and which boxes are the same size or equal to. That sounds like fun. Let's start. Today's activity is called bigger than, smaller than, equal to. We will be using these measuring tools and we will write down the results on this whiteboard. This tool is called a tape measure. My tape measure is yellow and black. You use a tape measure by pulling the tape out, and we use the numbers on the yellow tape to measure whatever you like to measure. Can you see the numbers on the yellow tape? With a tape measure, you can measure big things because the tape can go out really far. Look. And this is called a ruler. This also has numbers on it. The numbers on this side are called inches, and the small numbers on this side are called centimeters. You use a ruler to measure small things like Legos and pencils. And this is a piece of string. It doesn't have any numbers on it, but we can still use it to measure and to compare objects. I'll show you how to do that a little bit later. Let's go back. Let's go to the block area and to measure some boxes. Welcome to the block area of my classroom. In my house, I have some boxes in my block area. I have stacked these two boxes to help me with my measuring. I am going to measure these two boxes using this ruler. First, I'm going to put this box over here so that I know this is box number 1. And then I'm going to put this box over here so that I know that this is box number 2. First, I need to measure box number 1. It's over here. Using my ruler, I can see that box number 1 is about 6 inches. Can you see the 6 on my ruler? Alright, so I'll put the box back over here, and then on my board over here, I could write a 6 under box number 1, saying that box 1 is 6 inches. Now I need to measure box number 2. Box number 2 is my black and brown box. Using my ruler, it says that box number 2 is about 4 inches. Can you see the 4 at the edge of the box? On the ruler right next to the edge of the box? Okay, I'll put this box back over here, and now I can write that box number 2 is about 4 inches. Which number is bigger? Which number is smaller? I know 4 is smaller than 6, and 6 is bigger than 4. I can use my ruler to show it. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we have 5 and 6. I will put my boxes next to each other to show you which one is bigger. Oh, look. Box 1 is bigger than box 2. I can look at my board and I can say box 1 is bigger than box 2 because 6 is a bigger number than 4. And at the same time, I could also write that box 2 is smaller than box 1 because 4 is a smaller number than 6. Hey, that wasn't hard at all, was it? Let's measure 2 boxes together. Which 2 boxes shall we measure? How about the fun box and this yellow and black shoe box? Which one is going to be box 1 and which one is going to be box 2? Which one? You say you want the fun box to be box 1? Okay, we'll put this next to box 1 over here to the card that says box 1. And we'll put this one over here which is next to the card that says box 2. Now what is the next step we have to do? We have to do what? Measure box 1. Okay. Since this isn't too big of a box, I would call this a medium-sized box. We're going to use a ruler to measure it. Alright, let's get our ruler and we'll put it next to the side, and it says that it's about 12. It's about 12, correct? Can you see the 12 next to the edge of the box? Alright. So what do we have to do next? What's that? Write it on the board? Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Boy, these students are really smart today. So we found out that box 1 was how much? It was 12? Okay, I'm going to put a 12 under box 1. Now what's the next thing we have to do? Oh, that's right. Thank you for helping me. We need to measure box 2. I need you guys to help me this time. Alright, I'm going to get the ruler. And how much does it measure? Oh my, what was that? What number is it? 12? That's right, this one's 12. Okay, so I'll put the box back over here next to where it's labeled. And what do I do next? Oh, write it on the whiteboard. Okay. I'm going to put a 12 under box 2. The note is a little messy. Let me do it over there. And a 12. Do you see something about these two numbers? They're the same? That's right. This one's a 12 and this one's a 12. That means that they're equal. That they're both the same. Let's check. I'm going to put one box, the shoe box, and the other box right on top. And if you look, wow, they are equal. So now what do I have to do? Oh, I need to write the sentence. That's right. So on my board, I will write box 1 is equal to box 2. Wow, that wasn't hard. And you guys did excellent. Good job. Now that you know how to measure and compare boxes, you can do this activity at home. All you need are some boxes and some paper or cards to label your boxes and to write down your measurements. You can write box 1 or box 2 on a card like this. And on another piece of paper, you can write box 1 and box 2 like this. Make sure you leave some room at the bottom so that you can write your sentence. If you don't have any regular measuring tools, you could use a string like this. I'm going to use a yellow string because it's my favorite color. I'm going to measure my cubbies. I'm going to measure my cubby, and I'm going to measure Cutie Pie's cubbies. The way you measure using a string is you grab one end and you use the other end to measure it. And at the very end, you put your thumb here and you hold it. Now, I know that my cubby is this big. Now, I'm going to compare it to Cutie Pie's cubby. And I see that the string isn't long enough. I'm going to need some more string. Oh, because I need some more string, that tells me that Cutie Pie's cubby is bigger than Mr. V's cubby. Let me see. If I stack them right on top of each other, you could see that over here there's a little bit of extra room. Can you see that? Which means, yeah, it is true. Cutie Pie's cubby is bigger than Mr. V's cubby. And I used a string to measure it. Measuring with the string is fun. Do your best on writing and labeling the boxes. I know that some of you can write your numbers with no help, but if you need an adult to help you spelling and tracing, it's okay. And don't forget to tell the grown-up if your box is bigger than, smaller than, or equal to, so that they can write it on the bottom, like this. Box 1 is smaller than box 2. If you have room in your house, maybe you can make a block area like this. You can keep your blocks, boxes, and toys here. It could be a fun place to stack your blocks and boxes to make a wall or a fort. And then you can see which stack is bigger. This one or that stack. I had so much fun showing you how to measure boxes. Did you have fun? Well, that's all for now. Like they say in Spanish, adios.